Hey crypto traders, checking in on Bitcoin and the altcoin space. We're in rogue mode today, celebrating the bulls follow through to the upside. We'll look at that on the longer term time frames and zoom in, as well as check out some of the altcoins that are performing very well as well. Stay tuned. So we will start it off with the dollar, which is continuing to favor the bears. Weak bounce attempt, 4-hour lower high, straight back down to the low. We are definitely building a base of support at $93, but it doesn't mean anything unless we break 93.24. If that happens, we zoom out and we look for a daily lower high. I would say anything under 93.90 as a daily lower high. Keeping in mind, bigger picture, we are going to anticipate a weekly higher low compared to 91.75 is the most likely scenario, in my opinion. And the way it's shaping up, I would not be surprised to remain within this range between 91.75 and 94.74 until we get the election results. Keeping in mind, we're looking 3 weeks out. And I would not be surprised to trade within this range for another 3 weeks. But the asset bulls, the broader markets, exploding. So SPY with a huge day today. Gold going up the last few days, not nearly as strong. The marijuana sector, I've talked about risk on. How's that for a breakout in CGC? So market bulls confident enough to see our highest risk assets like crypto and the marijuana sector seeing a money inflow. And all of that comes on the back of a weak dollar. So Bitcoin bulls over the weekend, we had nice follow through. We had a 4-hour tightening range break bearish this morning with no bear follow through straight into a bull break. That's best case scenario. That's a bull flag, and it doesn't really stand out on the daily time frame here, but we had an inside bar bear break, 0 follow through straight into continuation. So that is a bull flag. The next resistance after 11,600, we're just looking at psychological levels. It's been 11,500, now 11,600, and there's little until 11,950. So we'll be looking at 700, 800, 900, etc. So I am still in my bullish swing position, and I hope to hold this position longer than I've held any position in a long time in the crypto space. Entered bullish on the break or on the news reaction before 10,800 even broke. Entered that position. Haven't sold anything yet. I do have a short-term exit on 15% of that position if 11,500 breaks. That's just to get me down to a nice round number as far as how many Bitcoin I have and to take a little bit of profit into this strength. Otherwise, I will gladly, not gladly, but I will sit through the daily uptrend and consolidation on the daily time frames because the goal for me is a monthly bull flag breaking out over 12,500. And I'll happily go back and exit break even on this trade if that's not going to happen. So I am going to let this play out for the potential of that monthly bull flag. As far as short term goes, anything above 11,187 will be a 4-hour higher low. If we see a bear break of 11,534, hourly consolidation is underway. Plenty of space for an hourly higher low to form. Bulls are comfortable on a lot of time frames. We're just playing the zoom out game. Lose the 15-minute uptrend, we zoom out and look for an hourly higher low. Lose the hourly uptrend, we zoom out and look for a 4-hour. Lose the 4-hour, we look for the daily, etc. Bitcoin dominance chart isn't doing anything in the last few days, which tells me that we're seeing step for step in the crypto space as a whole. Bitcoin bull break, that means ETH and our altcoins are breaking bullish as well, very similarly. And you could argue that over the last 2 days, the altcoins bull break has been a little bit stronger, leading to a bit of a pullback. But either way, insignificant with the price action as to what's going on in the short term. ETH USD has yet to break 395. And if you look at this, you might get a little confused. Are we in a daily uptrend? What's going on here? Always zoom out and condense things if you are lacking clarity. And I can see on the 2-day time frame here that we set a higher low and higher high by getting over 368.52. but we do have to break 395 for this move to see continuation. So there is still a short-term resistance overhead, and we're also watching ETH BTC resistance overhead. Same thing. Daily time frame, not crystal clear. Zoom out. 2-day time frame, much more clear. Low, high, higher, low. Bulls must break 33.8 for a trend change to follow through. And if that were to take place, we can assume that ETH would likely be breaking 395 in addition to that. If we reject from this level, that 2-day equilibrium on ETH BTC is going to be very key for the rest of the week. BNB, beautiful daily equilibrium bull break, and it came after a double top. So high, low, lower, high, higher, low, double top, higher, low at 27.87. Bull break taking out all levels on the same move with a spike in volume. It doesn't get any more convincing than that. It's exactly what the bulls want to see. And 33.39 is the next resistance level as the bulls maintain complete control on this daily chart. Ever since that pullback, the size of the bounce, we could see it was a lead bull, and we never lost the daily higher lows from that point. BNB maintains a lead bull status as far as altcoins are concerned. Link USD, beautiful break of 1123. And again, I talked about in the last video how I missed an entry here playing off of 731 support, and that was a bit unfortunate. But all that would have meant was less of a Bitcoin position, a bit more diversified into Link. And nice follow through. Weekly bounce is underway. And we're now looking for a weekly lower high compared to $20. And it's just a question of, can the bulls bounce enough to be looking at a weekly equilibrium as the most likely scenario? We would need massive bull volume to V-shape to an all-time high from here. Otherwise, we're going to be looking for a weekly equilibrium. 4-hour uptrend is our guide with exponential support. Lose it, and we zoom out and look for a daily higher low. 10.05 is now our most recent support level. XMR USDT, also a lead bull. You can see the lack of liquidity here as we are in blue sky breakout. And with that lack of liquidity, you can see a 5-minute candle squeeze shorts 10% and then give it all back. So that may have just taken place on Binance alone. I haven't looked around on other exchanges, but the bottom line is the bulls maintain their complete control. We'll say anything above 126.82 is a 4-hour higher low. And when we lose it, we've got tons of space for the daily higher low. It's been a lead bull maintaining the daily uptrend for 3 weeks at this point. Theta USDT, another daily equilibrium to watch. Binance just gave us a clear one and broke bull. This one just set another lower high. So lower high is now 781, and the bulls need a higher low compared to 658. The other level is 651, so if I were going to be playing off support, I would use 651 as the key level to hold. And of course, we need a bull volume spike and a break of all 3 of these resistance levels at the same time, just like Binance gave us, if it's going to be a convincing bull break. Definitely worth watching over the next few days. LTC USD, I'm watching the monthly time frame because, again, I've talked about risk on in the markets the last few days, seeing crypto and the marijuana sector break out, the highest risk sectors. Well, these are some of the weakest and highest risk altcoins, and I want to see them break bullish as well if we're going to be full steam ahead for the altcoin, or I should say the crypto space as a whole. So bulls are hoping that 41.64 is a monthly higher low. May just get a monthly inside bar this month. 19 days to go, that's a long time. If we do get an inside bar and then it breaks bullish, our monthly higher low will be set at 41.64, and it's worth watching for. We are looking for the first monthly trend change back to the bulls since the all-time high, and I keep highlighting the similarities to the MJ sector. Well, here's APHA. Look at how weak APHA looked from its all-time high for over a year. 2 years of all bear action. Now we have a monthly trend change confirming today. It is a notable shift in momentum for the first time since the all-time highs, and all crypto coins are hoping to do the same. We'll see if LTC can break this monthly equilibrium bullish as we head into the end of the year. So overall, bulls have short-term control. We'll be watching for first hourly oversold conditions. We actually already saw it. That was Binance, or I should say Bitcoin's first hourly oversold after its big bull run, leading to that significant bounce. And that's a great sign. We want to see significant bounces off of oversold conditions on all time frames, which continues to tell us bulls are buying dips. We'll check back in soon. Do good things. Have a great rest of your day. Congrats, bulls.